let's do. Where am I? Hello. All right. Hi, Tam. Hi, Jax. Hi, Kathy. Are we COD here too? Hi, Ann. All right, we're all back. Yeah, I restarted XSplit and it went on this time. So let's just hope that the COD isn't too horrible. So anyways, I had friends who went to the protest today and everything was great. It wasn't until late in the day where they all started dispersing, and I was watching the news and a bunch of the bad protesting was going on Beverly Boulevard, which is where I take that to clients almost constantly. So I knew some of the stores, and I mean, it's upsetting to watch that for sure. Because it's not like rodeo or anything. I know there were some people who headed down that direction too. That I kind of understand, but not Beverly Boulevard. It's like these small businesses that are barely holding on. Hi, October. Hi, Mary Jane. So that's when they announced the 8 p.m. curfew. And I also worry for all those people's health. It's all just very, it's all tragic. Nala, what are you doing? That's great. Well, not great, the 50 people died, but I'm really glad that it hasn't spread worse there, Claire. $5 p.m. curfew? Ooh, I'm glad he's okay, Anne. Coral? What's going on? Coral. Are you eating the tripod? Coral, you don't care anymore? She was just sitting on the bed like, whatever. $500 people? Yeah, it's all very upsetting. Coral, what are you doing? Yeah, I think all of us feel a little nutty right now. You know, it's all nutty right now. So much so that like I broke down and I ordered donuts today. Because I was like, I just can't. I needed something. You know? There's only so much tofu a girl can eat. Coral. Tofu and broccoli. I mean, I love it, but come on. I don't think donuts are good for migraines because of the sugar. But everybody's different, so I mean, you could try it. No, I prefer my broccoli without chocolate. Denise, we'll get you donuts. I didn't see the shuttle go up. I didn't realize that was happening today. That's how out of it I am. I'm sure it's replaying all over the place. I just have to look. Jersey! It was canceled, but I thought it went off today. Because I went to the channel and I saw the guys sitting at their computer screens. And like there was not even any commentary. And I was like, when is this going to happen? And then I got up to do something and I forgot all about it. No, what are you doing in the closet? Coral, why are you in there? You were yelling at me to come in and visit. And now you don't even want to sit next to me. Why? Oh, what are you doing? Nala. I've managed to keep the room pretty clean. There is some kitty litter around the box. I need to vacuum the couch. Oh yeah, when they learn they can open cabinets, your life becomes hell. He stayed up all night to watch it. Poor guy. That is expensive, October. just use my little hand vac and just get some of it off. I need to vacuum the bathroom anyways. I usually vacuum the bathroom on Sundays. Although I've been vacuuming extra because everybody seems to be shedding every piece of fur, and then they have more fur and more fur. Hi, Podcat. Nala, what are you doing in there? Coral, why are you over there ignoring me? Look, it's a piece of wood. Look, it's a spring. Nala. Nala, come out of the closet. Whatever. Bye, Claire. They call him Bob and Doug. Nala, what are you doing in there? Coral. I don't see you. Good night, Denise. Coral. Your little friend is in that closet and she's being super quiet. You're supposed to keep an eye on her. You're totally slacking. Good night, Sue. Ziggy discovered the dryer. I hope she checks before she starts the dryer. I'm surprised it took him this long. Coral, you're so cute. Coral, come here. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, his mom has experienced him flying across the room onto her. There's a free online docking simulator you can play with? You mean like simulating the shuttle docking? Yeah, Splash Ziggy is a really good example of why you should clip your cat's claws regularly. Just like Martini. That's cool, David. Well, that's how we knew that Splash's mom was perfect for him, because when she came to meet him, he immediately leaped up on her back and shoulders from the floor. Like, didn't even climb on the bed to leap on her, just from the floor leaped up there. And she didn't, like, she totally thought it was adorable. I was like, you're a perfect match. That cat is one of a kind. It is definitely one of a kind. Did you just poop, Coral? No, why are you being so quiet in there? Oh, Coral. Oh, gosh. Whoa. Your poop doesn't normally stink that bad. What is going on? Clean your butt. Ugh. He's just hanging out with the pots. I have to see what Nala's doing. What are you doing? Can you please come out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come out. Come on now. No, come on. Come on. Come out. Stop being a jerk. Come on. Come on. Come here. What are you doing? Hello, pooper. Did you clean your butt? No. Oh, you and your little eye. Where are you going, Nala? Coral, come here. The rejection is so harsh. I would imagine they have to have some manual buttons, because what if something goes wrong with the touch screens? Like, don't you have to like some manual safety mechanisms? What are you doing? The rescues out here are doing okay. but it's definitely been a struggle since the shelters closed down. So I'm really hoping the shelters are going to open up now, because the rescues have been trying to step up and carry the weight that the shelters haven't been. I mean, I'm literally every single day I'm getting emails and calls about kittens and cats and all this stuff. It's quite upsetting. Coral, what are you doing? There were only 44. Well, the good thing is that even though the shelters have made it so the rescues have taken up the slack, there have been a lot more people willing to foster and adopt through the quarantine. So that's helped. But we have to see what happens once the quarantine's over and if there's a rush of animals being returned. Yeah, getting them spayed and neutered and vaccinated is like so difficult right now. We've had to, like, it's been, usually we can just book appointments throughout the week, but it's been more like every 2 weeks. You know, a small few group of people can get their kittens spayed and neutered. My mom is doing okay. She's just hiding out and watching a lot of TV. She's not leaving her apartment, and she's limiting who she sees, you know, to like delivery people. And she's got masks, and she's being as careful as she can be, you know. But no matter what, even with the city reopening, she needs to stay home. Like she can't risk it. Not with this one. Why is he alone in the FIV room? There are actually, oh, that's great if there's Lukey adoptions. Yeah, I agree, Ghosties. No, my mom wasn't an actress. What are you doing, huh? Where'd you go, Coral? Oh, wow. Why are you so crazy? No. What is it? Go get her. Well, you know, the good thing is that most of the time when people adopt, they do have their full-time jobs, and so transition is usually a lot slower. So the hope is that a lot of these kitties who've been adopted or fostered had so much one-on-one time with their adopters that they will now, that they adjusted really well and more quickly than they usually would have because they had like constant attention and bonding. And that, with a little, love and care, they'll adjust to them working. But I do think that a lot of people are still, those that can work remotely are still going to work somewhat remotely. Like I have some friends whose offices are opening up um, in I think the middle of June, and she said that they're only allowing a certain number of people in the office at the same time so that everybody can be apart from each other. So that means certain people only are working like 2 days, these 2 days, and other people are working those 2 days, and then somebody else is only working one day. So I think some kitties will still get some extra attention. Hopefully. Hana.
Oh, you're so cute.
I know my cats will probably throw tantrums. Like if I leave the house for like 10 minutes and come back, they're like, "Where have you been?" It's ridiculous. Are you gonna go potty now too? Yeah, I try to go out and sit in the backyard for like a half an hour so that, they don't have me nonstop. And I take breaks throughout the day and come in with these guys. And, I'm trying to keep it somewhat spaced out with my time. Are you peeing or pooping? So much poop. You get yelled at. Oh, I think we have more poop. Oh no, it's a waterfall. Gas prices are a little bit lower here, but it also depends on where you go. Like there's a gas station that I pass by to go to the freeway, and it's a little bit cheaper, but not much. And then there's the other gas stations a little bit farther away, and they're like $2 cheaper. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I want to go make sure I fill up before the gas prices start going back up. Yeah, I've been still driving to my couple of my clients' offices, so which I've actually been enjoying because it gets me out of the house. And one of them, I usually go there right as the sun is going down, and then I drive home and I put the top down and drive through the night. And then the other one, it gives me a chance to like catch up on some of my podcasts and to get away from all the fur, all the nonstop fur and poop, all the poop. I don't know how so much poop comes out of that little tiny body of yours. I haven't even gone to a grocery store in like 2 months. I've had groceries delivered, which is not the, I mean, I would much prefer to go to the store myself because then I could find everything I need. But I'm still afraid, like, you know, kind of concerned about going. But that's what I want. I want to be able to like safely go to the grocery store and not have to stand in like long lines. That would be lovely. But I just think everything's going to be different for quite a while. I can't believe you're still going to work 5 days a week. I can't believe that. I'm so glad you haven't gotten sick or anything. Yeah, well, let's hope that the mask is enough. Yeah, the problem is that people don't stay away from each other here. So even if you, I mean, I passed the store and the lines, no, but they weren't staying 6 feet apart from each other. And all my friends have gone to the market and people aren't staying, you know, I'm sure they're trying to keep a distance from each other, but at this point, I think it's just, like, you know, they said it from the beginning, a lot more people are going to get it. It's just about making sure that the hospitals can handle it. So, you know, there was, you know, until we have a vaccination of some kind, like, more people are going to get it. We just need to make sure the hospitals can treat us. So I would like to avoid being one of those people. I don't know, my friend and her entire family had it, including her kids, but they barely had it. She and her husband got it much worse. She got it worse than her husband. And the thing with kids is that when they have it, like, they didn't show symptoms. Their symptoms were very, very gradual, and they weren't anywhere near as bad as their parents. So I can't, I mean, if they have it, they have to be contagious. No. Are you going stir crazy? No. Nala. Come play with something. It's a good thing you're cute. What are you doing? Thanks, Vera. Ay. No. Feral Kitty is strangely, like, his fur looks great. He's gotten a little plumper. He's totally happy that we're both home. I'm a little concerned about how he's going to react when we're both not home constantly. He may throw a tantrum. But he's been, he comes up and visits me every day. But he's been sitting in his lap. He's very happy to have him. The other night we had a family of raccoons, and I get skunks and raccoons and possums all the time. But I guess he was freaking out and hissing through the window. And John's never experienced that. And I was like, he's just letting them know that it's his property. He's totally fine. Just don't let him outside. Oh, what did you do? Excuse me. Sorry, I lost chat. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it makes me super happy that he's happy. And that he doesn't like get freaked out when he nips on at him and stuff. Alright. Good night, Tam. Moose in his pool. Taking a bath in his pool. What are you doing, Coral? Come here. Moose are giant. How did it get in the pool? I mean, is it an in-ground pool? Was it stuck? His wife wanted to hug the moose. Yeah, how did they get the moose out of the pool? Coral. Ooh. See, that covers always scare me because I'm afraid an animal will get stuck in the cover and suffocate. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. True, Mary Jane. But here, like the raccoons would just climb the fence. And the possums can climb the fences too. What? Come here. Hi. I was hoping you were going to cuddle. You know, it's really interesting. They eat a ton of dry food. Like, they prefer the dry food over the wet food. I still give them wet food, but they eat a lot of dry food. And you would think that they would be plumper. But on this Nulo, they are slimmer than they ever were with any of the other foods I gave them. And I don't know if that's a good thing or or a bad thing. I don't think they're underweight. I should probably weigh them again soon. Because they both eat plenty. But I'm surprised that for dry food they're not all chunky. Oh no, their fairy garden is so cute. It's totally adorable. I love the glowing blue rocks. I want some of those. I need to ask them where they got those. Hi, Ann. Who doesn't want glowy blue rocks? I mean, come on. Sal's getting chunkier. The LED lights under the decorative glass? Why am I so itchy? I'm itchy tonight. No. Well, my cats have gotten, I mean, I think Fiona and Faye might have gained a little bit of weight, but Rob looks skinnier to me, which started worrying me, and then Fig is like the perfect weight. But Rob's been eating and he's not throwing up or anything. His body shape is weird anyways. You know, Rob has always had a big rib cage and a tiny little stomach. It's very weird. I've never seen it on a cat like that before. A body like that on a cat. Yes, Coral and Nala tend to get zoomies right after I get into bed. Like 10 minutes after I get into bed and I'm like starting to like settle down and go to sleep, they decide they need to run back and forth and over my body. So I wear a sleep mask not only to, you know, have for the darkness, but to protect my face. Because I'm always afraid they're gonna like blind me or scar my face. Huh, Coral? You're so pretty. has a big rib cage. Well, I mean, he really, like, when you look at him from above, it is kind of strange looking. And my brother came over, and Rob is obsessed with my brother. So when my brother comes over, Rob will rub on his feet and, like, try to, rub up against his legs. And my brother was like, has he lost weight? Because he looked so skinny in his little belly area. And I was like, no, it's just all of his weight goes to his rib cage. I don't understand it. But his little ribs stick out more. His stomach must be in a weird place. Good night, Anne. Hi. It's kind of sad that Rob seems to like guys more than he likes girls. I mean, I think ultimately he likes everybody, but when girls come over, he tends to hide longer. When guys come over, he like comes out a lot faster and he wants to sit like right like on their feet or on their laps. It's very weird. I guess it's from not having a father as a child. He's searching constantly for a father figure. Why am I so itchy? Coral, what are you doing? Yes, Rob does live in a house full of estrogen. But, I mean, he gets visits at the front door from Feral Kitty, and he's not like Fiona likes Feral Kitty, or at least likes to, I don't know. I don't know if Fiona likes Feral Kitty or if Fiona is obsessed with Feral Kitty and wants to kill him. It's hard to tell sometimes. Because sometimes she'll try to like get at him underneath the door and like they hiss and they growl and her fur will stand up, and then other times she just sits there and like stares at him. And Rob will sit there and Rob likes all the kitties most of the time. But he's not like, look, it's another dude, I'm so happy. He's like, eh. What are you doing, Coral? No, why are you in there? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Well, what's interesting is that when I was in New York visiting my mom and my brother was staying here, Rob barely came out. He was too like nervous because I wasn't here. So it was interesting to me that once I came home, he's totally fine coming out and laying all over guys. As long as I'm here. So in some way, I guess I should be flattered by that. I don't know. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Come here. Oh, she's right there. You can still cuddle and see her. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna end chat. It's already 10:30. But I promise I'll do another chat soon. I promise. So everybody stay safe. And we'll catch up soon. Try to stay sane and safe.